Hey guys, how's it going? Octopus here. Welcome back to Union Cross. We're going to be talking about the new VIP medal that just came out along with the VIP package. And there's some things I want to touch on that I didn't really touch on for the past couple of days. Just been all over the place. I've mainly been streaming everything these days, but I'm going to try to come back into making more videos as everything comes up like I used to. But we are going to be talking about this new cool looking medal. The medal is called the Trick Ghost, and he's pretty unique for a VIP medal. But let's go over the whole thing, see if it's even worth it. Also, VIP always introduces something from the shop like easier traits, cheaper traits, multiple traits, stuff like that. So in this package we got a Halloween Goofy mask, which looks really cool, but again, it's not really worth your VIP, but if you do get it, props to you, buddy. So 1400 jewels, Supernova Graveyard medal, which I'm pretty sure that is ending pretty soon, isn't it? It's weird to see that in VIP still because it expires the boosters in 2 days and that medal becomes pretty much obsolete. I wouldn't say fully obsolete, it still has a couple utility, but when you're buying this VIP, the Trick Ghost pretty much covers all that. So take that in mind. The Graveyard medal is not a big bonus for this week's VIP. That's just something that's sub-slots. That's for sub-slots. You get the Dante Snuggly avatar part. Looks super adorable as well. 10 gems of each. And then, of course, 8 traits. That's a cool thing, too, is that the Supernova Plus Trick Ghost comes with 8 traits. So you get pretty easy traits right there. Again, 8 traits is a lot, and it's also nothing. If you guys see my pull and trait videos, you'll know why 8 traits almost means nothing sometimes. So everything else is pretty standard. Meow-wows, fairies, magic brooms, Chippendales. That's all the standard stuff. So 4,400 jewels, all that good stuff. But we're here to talk about this guy right here. So if you guys remember an older medal, I'm going to show you right now. Can I pop it up for you guys? Yeah, I can pop it up for you guys. So Supernova Plus Kingdom Hearts 3 Xemnas. This came out a while ago for VIP. This is pretty much a stronger version of this medal, the Trick Ghost, but the Trick Ghost comes with more utility and more stuff like a trick, I guess. I'll explain as we get into it. But if you guys have Kingdom Hearts 3 Xemnas and you're looking at this medal to help you with your reverse power setups, if you already have Xemnas, then I wouldn't really care too much about it, except for a couple little things that might help in a little bit of quest. But this is the equivalent or better of the medal that just came out, and this is an older VIP medal. It's got 30,000 strength with chips. It's got a multiplier of 41.80 to 56.09. The more gauges are full, so that's 10 gauges or more, which is pretty easy to do. A little harder on Darkgnaw, but with the gauges, you know what, it's pretty hard to do. So you're looking at a usual 41.80 in multiple turns, or if you're set up properly, 56 has got the defense down and all that. Where this new medal has a lot more going on than just that buff. Also, the Supernova for Xemnas doesn't have increased reverse strength by this much. It has utility. Where this Ghost right now, this Trick Ghost does. So what does this Trick Ghost do? It's got 31,730 strength. It's got a 46.05 to 56.24 multiplier for AoE. That's nothing crazy good. There's a lot of medals in the game that are above 56, especially the new second form Sora, and there's probably going to be better medals as we go. VIP is usually early access for something. So what is it? 0 gauges, all AoE attack for 1 turn, reverse medal strength by 750. That's only half of what that Xemnas offered. And then it gives you, this is where it's different. It's a tanking medal. It's a buffer / tanking medal that has some good damage, not super amazing, but some decent damage. So it raises your PSM defense by 3, targets strength by 3, the general strength, and targets PSM strength down by 5. So PSM, if you guys don't know, is power, speed, and magic. So he's a tank and debuffer of the enemy's attack, so this will help you live during certain quests. And on top of that, you can hear my daughter in the background playing with Kelly. He doesn't affect enemies' counters, which is important and also maybe not important sometimes, but that depends on the quest. He gives you more SP attacks, or the more SP attacks used in succession, he'll do more damage. So most likely you guys are going to see that 46.05 more than anything, because I wouldn't recommend putting this guy at the end of a Keyblade slot. There is certain quests where he will work on like multiple slots, like slot 3, 4, or 5, and that depends on quests like the foretellers, where a foreteller on the 2nd turn will paralyze you. On the 3rd medal, it's going to remove all your buffs, you know what I mean? There's going to be something he's going to work out for because he has more going on. So that multiplier, again, that's why he's not super strong. It's more about this tankiness and the ability to remove any ailments, because he cures ailments, gives you 2 gauges. So that is pretty unique right there. I think that's going to help in a couple of quests. Again, it's not going to be needed for every single quest. He's going to come in handy for maybe 1 or 2 quests, and that's about it. Or maybe if they really decide to make combat totally different, and every kind of enemy we get from this point forward is more like the foretellers. They have unique buffs, drains, reflect, certain keyblade slots start killing us, so we need certain metals on certain keyblade slots. This could just be the sign of the future of metals to come out. But a supernova is what makes them better than Xemnas in my opinion, and that's because for one turn, reverse metal strength by 3,000. That right there, if we can do the whole carryover buff thing, that's an extra 3,000 every single turn. If he has extra attack, that's 1,500, that's 4,500 carried over, and then next turn with extra attack, 1,600, so on and so on. So that plus 3,000 is usually a big marker now for me when it comes to supernovas. If a supernova has something like that, it's kind of useful because we can stack so many of them together now, and if we can carry over where the enemy kills us before its turn starts, all those buffs just stay on. The supernova, even though it says one turn, can be for multiple turns, but again, they can change how the enemies work, stop giving them counters, stop giving them reflex so we can't abuse it, you know what I mean? So we also got to be aware and ready for that too. Not every quest is going to have the ability to carry over our buffs, but if we can, having supernovas like this is stupid good. So besides that, this the supernova also gives you reverse strength by 10, targets reverse defense down by 10, more utility the better, 208% guilt, and count plus 3. So that's what I was trying to say here. He's not going to help you with lowering the enemy's counters, he's not going to affect it, and he's going to restore 3 with his supernova, so he can also kind of hinder. But overall, pretty solid metal. It's VIP. I wouldn't go out there just straight up buying him for that. Again, there's probably gonna be a couple quests that come up and he's gonna be like, oh, if I had this metal, it's so easy. But everything from the past years of this game being out, VIP metals are a little bit early access towards metals that are gonna become in banners. So this metal, you get it for buying VIP. Everyone else is gonna get a certain metal like it, not fully the same, or maybe just a little bit better for banners when you spend your jewels on them. So if you want to go for it, it's all right. It's an alright of metal, but there's a lot of more updates I want to go over. Let me know what you think of the trick ghost down below. I think it has its place. I also think it's not necessary. We did pass all the content without Xemnas. Definitely Xemnas would have helped. The Kingdom Hearts 3 one that just passed with the 1,500 per turn, but we've been doing pretty good. So just keep that in mind. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is Union Cross. Union Cross right now has the frogs, the sub-slot metals. If you guys don't know, the sub-slot metals are going to be stackable pretty soon. By the end of this month, we're going to be able to stack all those frog metals. So we also have more farming for them, but the farming is kind of iffy. So if you look here, I just did a full run. I did not see the giant egg, so take that in consideration. And Steel 3 only popped up on some of these eggs. But we have pretty much around 460, 520, 535, 615. I want to say I'm going to average out about 2,000. Let's say we average out about 2,000 per run with the giant egg. If we go look at the avatar boards right now, depending on Steel 3s and all that too, not including bonus hour, the boards are kind of expensive. So to do a non-bonus hour Union Cross is not that hard. It takes less than a minute, maybe 2 minutes max, depending how slow your setup is, or yeah, that's about it. It just depends on your setup. But you can pretty much kill all the things in Union Cross with your buffer alone. So if your buffer is on a proper slot in the beginning, you can do that. But these boards, besides the 2 boards that are the basic ones with the jewels, the magic mirrors and all that, every other board with the frogs in them costs 120,000 to complete. And if we're doing about 2,000 per run, let's just say we average 2,000, bonus hours 2,500. Let's just go 2,000 because you're going to have to do multiple of this. Let's just 2,000 and divide that by 120,000. So if we go by 120,000 divided by 2,000, just for one board, you got to do 60 Union Crosses. So each of these, you got to run 60 of them. So it is a lot of grinding to do these, just like the gems were a lot of grinding. But if you can, there is a lot of sub-slots here, especially if you're new. This is something you kind of want to focus on. It's free sub-slots, and the higher your Keyblade sub-slots, the better. So try to do these every bonus hour. If you can't do them during bonus hour, do them during Union Cross regular hours, because it doesn't take long to beat this. Not anymore. It used to be long, but now that we have ×3 speed for walking and combat, it's a lot easier to do. It's just now they've really put a grind into it. Am I going to complete it? If I got time. Am I going to stress myself over a couple free sub slots? No, they're going to make them regular. They're probably going to make them very regular and there for everyone to collect. So don't worry about that too much. Just do as much as you can on the Keyblades that matter. So if you need more of your power setups to increase because your speed setup has so many tier 9s and tier 10s, then only buy the boards that are for speed, which is the red ones, so on and so on. So that's Union Cross. It is the end of the month. So PvP, or not PvP, PvP just started. It's not important. Don't worry about PvP. There's no jewels and no gems, so forget about it. Just do your auto battles, and that's it. But in Coliseum right now, it is ending in 2 days. So don't forget, this week or this month is for an attack boost, 11 max SP gauge 2. And if you're top ranking, you get a 10 max with that. Anything that is in top, let's see, 11 max and 8 max, 8 max, 9 max. So right here, if you can make top 5,000, that is pretty decent. If you can make more than top 5,000 to make top 1,000, you get 2 11 maxes and 2 10 maxes. So try your best. There's a lot of good medals right now out there that can get you pretty high. If you guys want a little bit of like encouragement on what to look at, just kind of look at what people are using. That's just out of... Don't look at that. But top 1,000, here you go. Someone did 21 with Kyrie, Shions, Aquas, Avas, and Key Arts over here. So you guys can figure out the strategies. It's a lot of supernovas, activations on that one big turn to do one big hit, and usually medals with extra attack 120 really help in this. But try to make it as high as you can. It's pretty much free. I beat up to, I believe, just completing the round, which is right here. Yeah, so I completed tier 10 last round, and I'm over here. I haven't touched tier 11 yet. I can and I will, but that gets me top 5,000 plays currently. So don't forget to do your Coliseum. It is free attack boost. That means you don't have to wait for an avatar board, and you don't have to purchase the avatar board. It is free skills. But if you don't make it, avatar boards. It's not like they're super expensive, but it does help. And the last couple things is raid boss is ending. The event coins are ending. If you don't complete all of this, there's 2 boards in the event coin challenge, and they do have jewels in it. Plenty of jewels, so make sure you do that. Free jewels. There's no point not to pass it up. If you haven't been farming it, it's probably not going to happen, so don't rush it too much. Don't worry. We've also got the Savage Big Bonus Challenge ending. 5,000 jewels there. I do have a video up for that if you need some help, and there's plenty of guides everywhere, including my Discord. If you want to join the Discord, there's a link in the description. You don't have to be like anything. Anybody can join. There's a cook strategy section there. If you need help, just talk to anybody that is available at the time, and they'll try to help you out. And that's pretty much it, besides the gems ending during the end of the month. And that's the whole entire update. Unless I missed something, I don't think I missed anything too important with Union Cross, the Goofy, the high score challenge. Oh yeah, the high score challenge. I haven't touched the high score challenge, but I am going to release videos pretty soon. Free gems, do as much as you can. Don't pull just to get a high score in the high score challenge. Complete as much as you can, and then just move on. Don't worry about it too much. It's not like it's a free medal that's Supernova Plus. It's gems. They literally only made gem high score challenges, and I wish they changed that in the future to have gem high score challenges and unique medal challenges, but what are we going to do? And the Hector boards. Don't forget the Hector boards. I forgot to touch up on this, but the Hector boards do have a defense boost 6 max, which you care about PvP, 6 max. If you don't care about PvP and you only do it for the dailies, then don't worry about it. Save that 2,500 jewels and carry on. But if they keep adding gems and jewels to PvP, the boards are worth it. That's pretty much for the entire update, guys. If I missed anything, let me know. I do stream over at twitch.tv/SmellyOctopus. If you ever want to hang out, I do play my mobile games before I go into Let's Plays. Last night, we played the new Call of Duty. Currently on Persona 5. Going to be going to Final Fantasy 15 and the future Final Fantasy 7 Remastered and stuff like that. So if you guys want to come hang out, talk about anything, I am there. Catch me live, and you can ask me any questions for Union Cross or just general stuff. If you guys did enjoy the video though, don't forget to hit the like button, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll smell you later.